Should be good to go. Anything in the shop I don't have? Nope. Got everything. Formula Drift. Okay. What do we got? Nothing crazy. I'm awake because there's no work tomorrow. I don't know why you're awake. Oh, I know it's Hoonigan. I just used the wrong car. I must have a 900. Oh, I have this thing. Alright. Feels uphill. I should be coming from up here then. Literally just wall ride the whole way down here, right? So. How you doing, man? Oh wait, last time I forgot to ask. Did you do anything else happen to your car yet? Remember you finally painted everything? I think you said you had an exhaust or something come in, right? Wait, where's the next event? Hot Wheels is trash. Not the most fun. I'm back around to the saying that. I used to like it. Well, like the first like hour or two was fun. Mainly because I didn't play the first Hot Wheels expansion. So it was kind of novel. Where's the event? Am I blind? I must be blind. Eh. Okay, I'm just blind. I admit it. Oh, what the? Of course it's this thing. Okay. Save as a spin. So you got the bumper, right? An aftermarket bumper or whatever. So repetitive after the first couple. Yeah. No, I agree. Basically, like the first hour or two, you kind of like, I was like, oh, this is so cool. I'm playing on the Hot Wheels tracks, like I was like nostalgia was kicking in, you know. Thinking about like all the, well, I didn't actually get to play Hot Wheels very often because it was too expensive for me. But I remember getting one and having a, like one set one summer. Well, Hot Wheels isn't really a thing in Hong Kong, so then it was only ever a thing I could get in Canada when I was just visiting over summer. And even then it was like a money thing. Like parents, well, I don't think it's necessarily a money thing, but they understood like getting one of those kits wasn't really value for money, I guess you could call it. Like a figure 8 loop-loop thing, I think. Oh god. But eventually somebody got it for me, one of my relatives. I had a blast just sitting there watching that thing go around after building it. Admittedly, looking back, it's a good call not to buy it because I don't know how many times I played with that Hot Wheels thing after. I think maybe I cracked it out. I got it out maybe another 2-3 times maximum probably. But anyway, so the nostalgia was kicking in and like the boosters, it was kind of novel, and then you realize everything's just, there's no real nuance to the tracks or anything other than like the special stuff. Like they could make things way crazier or like technically challenging tracks as well, because you could make the tracks in any shape, any corner. You can make any corners you want, and they came with this. It's uninspiring. You don't even have to like follow regular road laws, right? Essentially, because in Mexico, that map you could kind of like be like, oh, you have to kind of keep it realistic or whatever, so you can't have crazy circuit-like corners, like a corkscrew or whatever. Well, you can, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, for me it was definitely like after the first hour or two, first session, after the first session or two, then it's like, oh yeah, just take a power build and you'll be fine, other than the cross-country stuff. Oh Bob Kex, oh, long time no see, you're Giga. Oh, the name I shall not repeat. Welcome. Nice arrow on my car, I know, right? With the strikes on the back. This is actually like, I'm getting the future. You know, the Yesco Absolute has this type of wing, which is just like 2 stabilizers. Arrow. I'm actually more advanced. I'm backporting a future technology, because this is an older car and the Koenigsegg lineup wouldn't have had that, you know. But I'm bringing it to this car. Crazy. Japan's verticality. I don't think that they had Japan in mind, admittedly, when they made this. I think they're still riding off the high of the pandemic Forza numbers, which made it seem like this was the most popular Forza Horizon ever. And it generally was, if you talk about popularity-wise, but they probably conflated that as people liking the game. And it wasn't until they saw the prolonged numbers and people's actual sentiment on everything that they realized didn't have a winner. Japan's verticality is not going to be like this anyway, though. You know, impossible to have this type of stuff. In the work for a while, all DLCs are pretty much testing for the next game. You think so? I think you're giving them too much credit. I legit think you're giving them too much credit. I don't know if that's you being optimistic or hopium. Like, I'm on board. I hope that they took all the lessons. That it? Hey, nice. I didn't have to do 3 races. Wasn't it like it was just Hot Wheels? It's Hot Wheels and the rally. That's it, right? Rally expansion, you could argue, kind of would mimic kind of the Japanese roads, but it's not even that because Japan's gonna have like a lot of city and rural areas, whereas rally was more focused on rally. Japan's not really famous for the rally side anyway, more like mountainous roads. I would think like they would try to pull people from that worked on motorsport that did the like the mountain tracks. Brought it back. It's been on there like conceptualized for a while. I just don't know when they started really like diving into like working on it. Doesn't really matter when, honestly, at this point, but it is what it is. Hopefully they had enough time by now. If it comes out a half-baked game again, that's gonna be annoying. It gonna be annoying. It comes out and it's still uber buggy. Well, I think I think that's conflating just gaining experience over legitimately like, oh, we did this because this was going to be in Japan, so we decided to try this. I think there's a difference there, like, because as any good developer, even outside of games, like any good developer would do, is like every project you do, you're learning, and stuff you do can be applicable to the next project you do and stuff like that, right? I think when you say like when you bring up like the idea that they did stuff to test for Japan specifically, it would be like, oh, I would think in my mind it would be like, oh, do we do, you know, a downtown landscape to try and like stress the, like, learn how the engine performs with a lot of buildings or whatever, so we can kind of like take that and learn from that. Like, graphically, like, is there some way to like optimize? Like, you're legitimately doing something that you will be doing, but using this as an excuse. And then, so I would look for stuff that's a bit more applicable than what they did in these. Like, of course, it's a racing game, so anything they work on in a racing game will be experience that they can apply to the next racing game, next open world racing game. Like, that's for sure. Like, I agree with that. I'm not seeing anything that's specifically, oh, this is definitely only would happen if they were looking at developing for Japan, like trying to develop the Japan map or something. Oh, they did this because they were looking at Japan. I don't get that vibe anywhere. I hope they like bring elements of the rally expansion over, though. I really did like the rally expansion, genuinely. Can make stuff even narrower to get the actual rally vibe, though. I get why they didn't, because these tracks they ended up designing are still supposed to be like Forza online raceable and stuff like that, and with like multiple cars. They didn't full commit to like, oh, we could only do time trials on these tracks. It'd be cool if they made it so that specific tracks, like rally tracks, were ghosted time trials essentially, but you could see everybody. Everybody starts and then everybody's ghosted. I think that would be super fun, and it still keep the spirit of rallying alive in the sense that you have really narrow tracks, no wheel-to-wheel racing. It's you against the elements. Try to maximize, and then you get one run and that's it, right? I think that would be super dope. Kind of like Trackmania in a sense, right? But more realistic. Everything. And then it would allow multiplayer interaction without compromising the sort of the track layout. They had that in Horizon 4, could do collision off lobbies. Yeah, they could. Yeah. I'm not saying they technically can't, but that would be cool if they did and commit to it. And say, oh wait, these tracks, even if you play online or if you play multiplayer, will be ghosted. And if you play single player, you could just say it's a time trial stuff. Right? Instead of what they did here, which is like, oh, you play without people, which made it a bit more boring. You did single player, and then you could choose to play with even like single player with other cars on the track with you, and then like the tracks have to be designed in a way that it's not too cramped so multiple cars can still pass. One thing that disappointed me in Rally DLC was no circuits. I don't know. Rallies are generally point to point though. Like, I get if you want like rally cross, I guess. That's like, but rally cross is more stadium stuff, like setup stuff. Generally, like an actual track, rather than like out in the wilderness in rally. But I get what you're saying. It's like, I think we're slowly trotting towards a full game. Like, I wish Dirt 5 was in Horizon 5. You know what I mean? It would be cool to get like all the sort of dirt-related disciplines. And if they pull a GTA and have everything within one game, that'd be fun. First time, and then afterwards you're gonna be like, oh, I wish they focused on some things. GTA literally has everything, right? Like if you wanna heist, you can heist. If you wanna just race, you can race. It just doesn't do everything. Well, actually the driving stuff part is pretty mid. Meh. If anything. Didn't hard fully commit to everything, but it's available. Everything is available. All games to all people and all that. It's not particularly good at any one thing. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff they took out from Horizon 4 that we don't understand why they took out. Admittedly, I was bummed that ranked was disappeared. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Like consolidating the player base a little bit so everybody is playing one thing. Like, of course, it sucks for people that really like the rank. But like stuff like quality of life stuff that I don't get is like, why did they remove splits? Did freaking my Amazon Echo decide to recognize something I said? I didn't say the magic word. So like 1 or 2 from Rivals POV. Oh, just from some variety? I gotcha. Probably easier to grind too, right? If you can just keep going on a lap. That would be cool though. Is if they made it somehow that you could loop a sprint for Rivals. Like once you finish, you can like quickly go and but continue to the next lap with like a click A or like X or something, and it just spawns you at the starting point. And you can try again. And then you just start from a 3, 2, 1 countdown, so you don't have to worry about like flying start stuff, but you can still retry or continue. Yeah, like they still had everything. It's just that they didn't, like all the underlying codes there, they just didn't enable it for people. It's clearly what's happening. Like they have all the data, of course. The game didn't change them. They didn't remove it from one game to the other because basically all built on the same engine and probably shares the code base generally. So what game are you playing? New Forza Horizon 6. Horizon 6 not out yet, but when that comes out, yeah, I'll be playing that game. Being removed was such an anti-competitive move. I think they had a vision though, right? Like Motorsport was gonna be the hardcore racing game. If that would take off, I think that would make more sense. And it also, if that came out sooner, like as a quick follow-up to Horizon, that would work as well. It didn't do either. So now we're stuck with no competitive, like good competitive population. I generally, looking back on it now, I don't necessarily mind not having a ranked lobbies in Horizon. Like I kind of mourned it because there's a little bit of like long-term playability that I kind of was worried about, because some people could just hard grind ranked over and over, right? And that could be something that they do, and like you can climb and gives people a reason to come back. Problem is, looking back on it, I didn't play Horizon 4 religiously for very long, like I did Horizon 5. But I look back on it, I'm like, if I did play ranked a lot, then I'd just be driving the same cars over and over. And generally, as we get higher and higher in the ranks, or people get more serious, everybody's gonna be in the same car. That can be kind of fun in a more serious game like GT7, where like people are using wheels and you're legitimately a wheel-to-wheel racing and spec series and all that kind of stuff. I think I get that, but in Horizon, I'd rather have more casual lobbies. Of course, you can choose to nerf yourself by driving another car, but there's less incentive to do so because there's a rank attached, right? Because you want to win. Whereas in opens now, I can just do whatever. And then of course you can argue that, oh, I could still play opens and like leave that. But I think there's a very solid chance you're splitting the player base. But of course, if there's a healthy enough player base, then both playlists can be, or both lobbies can be sustained. But I'm just imagining if rank just got introduced today, how much you get a bunch of people just splitting off to do that, and then the lobbies are pretty crud. Although you might end up with all the meta abusers going into ranked instead, but I doubt it, because people in ranked will be able to actually drive the meta way better than the actual meta abuser, so they'll still end up probably playing casuals. But the king with you doing Horizon 5 game. Oh. Horizon 4 ranked wasn't serious at all. I didn't play for that long, admittedly. That Grandmaster was a joke. I mean, I think it's because you guys are good. If people are like hard grinding, like where I was at, like I peaked at like rank 5 or whatever, and I was like super happy because I didn't play that much, but that was kind of my goal. Initially when I played, like it was fun. Or yeah, it was fun, but like I don't know, I was trying pretty hard. And then like I was still seeing a bunch of bone shakers in A class. You do drive the same cars. Yeah, well, welcome to play some. Always good to have other players on. Where's the Danny? Was so broken, never played when it worked. Cool, done with the rally. Let's go Event Lab Island first. Never played it when it worked. The only thing with the ranked lobbies that I didn't understand was why they allowed scrambles. Not scrambles, what was this called? What was it called? The one was like point A to point B, like as quickly as possible, however you want. That stuff. That was weird. I don't know why that was ever in ranked. Like, I guess it tested like memorization or whatnot. But you'd like, but I don't think that's the point. Free roam rush was kind of goated if you knew the roads. Yeah, but like, literally nobody here. That's the point I'm trying to say. Like, you're not actually racing. You're like just trying to. I guess it's a form of racing, but like, you're not actually really in competition with each other. You're just like trying to see who remembers the route better. And who gets lucky, like if you have to go through some trees with the bounces or whatever. Plus it meant like newcomers were like completely screwed. As they would just know point A to point B, and then they would try to, like, best case scenario, they ignore GPS and go according to like as the crow flies. They're still behind the people that actually know the routes at some point. And again, it comes down to like, oh, are we trying to rank people or like rank people on their memory, or are we trying to rank them on how well they drive? Oh, whoops. I team ranked a year and a half ago. Try to ram you. Yeah, I admittedly didn't play team ranked ever, because by the time I got back into Horizon 4, I played it at launch. Wait, did I play it at launch? Maybe I didn't play it at launch. I think I did, and then I just left it. Nobody played with me. I got back into it later on after I got recommended. I started getting into F1. Wait, did I get into F1? Not quite yet. I think no. I got recommended on YouTube. I suck at driving videos, ISAT videos, and I was like, oh wait, this would be cool if I get back into it and play ranked. That's when I got back into it. And by the time I got back into the game, solo ranked was out. So I just played solo. Weird though, because you'd race on tracks where you wouldn't pass 180, but you'd need to go 260 on highway. Handle a nail. Make all of them leave, you get points, but if someone stays, it's a one. Another web that lab. Okay, no, these are all Mexico now. Okay, heading to Mexico. We sat there for a good hour trying to find a lobby. Are you trying to say, I'll talk about when we tried to get back into Horizon 4 together because you baited me into doing it one night? Are you referring to that incident? Wasted like an hour of my life. Dirt? I'll just take something with the dirt tires. Horizon 4, your goat. Yeah, as a more casual fan, I can't say that. The sound of the game was just so trash. I can't, man. Can't be my top. I refuse to put Horizon 4 on the top of my list. Just because of that. I get the maps the best. I'd argue. I think the driving dynamics are the best. The map being the best is arguable. I think there's an argument to be made. I'm not settled on that, but the sounds, it's just too much of the game. Too much of driving and too much of cars is the sound, and they messed that up. The funniest part to me is that they know how to do it well. They've been touted as the better sounding game for a long time. Especially compared to Gran Turismo. Not like Gran Turismo was great competition in the sound department from the get-go. It wasn't until GT Sport that they really overhauled the sound, and now actually like that game sounds good now. But then it feels like Forza just never improved after a certain point because it had no competition. But Horizon 4 is literally tragic because they got worse. I still don't understand how they got worse. They could literally change nothing in the code or sound from Horizon 3 and they would have been fine. But they decided to. I don't know. Why did they change the mixing like that? I get the guy that mixed the games from 1 to 3 left. I think that was the case. Horizon 4, but still. You could just use the same guy's work. And maybe just have bad sounding new cars. That were mixed by the next staff, but still. I don't know. I wonder if it's like copyright issue. Like, since the guy doesn't work there anymore, if you use his mixes, then technically you have to... It's like his royalty. You'd have to pay him royalties for all the car audio mixes, so then you'd have to have the new guy mix it again anyway. Avoid having to pay your previous employee, because technically it's copyrighted. I don't know though. I don't know how that works in the gaming sphere for sound effects especially. Plus if he was developing under your umbrella before, the rights for those mixes should be owned by the studio, if not at least the publishers, which hasn't changed because it's still Microsoft, right? K9 Expert, what steering do I use? Standard or simulated? I use simulated. Simulated is more sensitive and you can be faster. Standard is easier. You might be faster initially on standard, but simulated will be better in the long run. You learn it. It's not actually that bad. Simulated. Still a lot of assist going on with the steering angle. Preferring simulated? Nah. I'm not weird for that. It's legitimately like more responsive. So if you care about, or rather you're sensitive to like latency in games, controls and stuff, then you'll notice quite a bit. If you go to standard instead. It's still filtered. Yeah, it's still heavily filtered. So it's just better That's all you can say. Than standard. Definitely still very assisted. All right, next up. All the event labs done. For sim racing, if you touch a bump while steering, you're turning 90 degrees in 1 second. Yeah, Horizon 4 is definitely less forgiving as a game in general. Going back to it, even though I remember I used to play it, going back after playing Horizon for so like Horizon 5 for so long, it was a culture shock for sure. I don't mind ABS being buffed in Horizon 5, but just the cars just feels like it I don't know, like maybe the right way to say it is that it. Oh wait, this is not. I thought this was dirt. It felt like the Horizon 5 leaned more even further into the arcadey side, which I don't necessarily appreciate. Ideally, in my mind, I would be like, just don't change any of the physics coming from motorsport. I get that it's less accessible in that sense. It's not like motorsport isn't accessible, especially if you turn on all the assists. The people that want to assist. Because part of me is like, it'd be so cool to be like as simulated as Gran Turismo or Motorsport, but in an open world. So you legitimately can just pretend you own these cars and drive them on the road and stuff like that. This would be how it generally behaves. But that's just me though. Like the closer to it is to reality, the cooler that feeling of, oh, I'm getting to drive this car that I will never own in real life. In a real life-ish situation. On the road, real life roads, kind of. Remembering being more sensitive to Horizon 4, which I preferred. In 5, a lot of cars just seem like bricks. Horizon 6 early access. Oh, this thing. Skill gap in Horizon 5 compared to Horizon 4 is smaller. Oh. I'm paying attention. It'd be hard to read chat in this tight course. More standard, ABS is stronger in this game. Yeah. Drive and probably drive. Oh god. I'm just gonna finish this race first. Sorry, I'll read it in a bit. A bit tedious. I'm good. Alright. Real drive, front drive being easier, but a lot of the cars feel the same. robots and suspension. That'd be why they don't turn low. Download tunes from known people. I mean, I get downloading tunes, but like all the way up to Horizon 3 and also when the start of Horizon 4, I refuse to tune any of my cars. Because I didn't play online, first of all. And I didn't need to. And B, I was just like... in my mind, I was like, oh, dude, I'm just driving these cars stock like they would be if I bought them. It wasn't about making the cars feel like I could drive them or feel better. It was more about this is how the car's supposed to feel like IRL. Of course, now knowing this, how this game is tuned, right? Everything was just feels kind of sluggish, more sluggish than before, so maybe it wasn't very true to life anyway. That was that guy. I legitimately like, yeah. I didn't play Horizon 1. I played Horizon 2, 3, starting at Horizon 2. And I also played like Motorsport 3 and 4, and then I didn't play anything else. But I remember, all my Motorsport 3, 4, and then Horizon 2, 3, I only played cockpit cam, stock cars every time. Let me tell you, on unbeatable difficulty, especially since I sucked back in the day, I was struggling against unbeatable AI. Stock cars. I was like, this 918 should be faster than this, and it's like people. It was like I think it was stock 900 something or 800 something, like low 800s or low 900s. So then all the cars that was put it up against was like mid to high 800s by comparison. And I was getting wrecked. Vulcan Sprint. Let's do it. Oh. Made this car feel like crazy. That do be how it works in real life as well. Dude, you know, I just got a reality check today. I was talking to my mom. Because she owns property. Like, she has a rental property. I was like, how much does your apartment cost that you're renting? Like, if you were to sell it today, how much would it cost? How much money is it worth? And she's like, she just straight up said, and then she's like, oh, like, it's like around 600k Canadian, of course. Or whatnot. But the market's dropping now, so it's probably gonna go, if I was selling it today, it'd go over like in the 500k, like high 500k range. I was like, frick. I don't remember. I didn't bother asking whether it's like a I think it's a 2-bedroom, I think maybe, or one, I don't remember. But regardless of whatever size it was, my mind was like, damn, okay, this makes it so that me wanting to buy a GT3 is even more stupid. Because the way I spec out, whenever I look at the car configurator and I spec out a GT3, the thing costs like 400k Canadian. Like 389 or something, but it also has like winter wheels that I could technically remove and not buy initially, but or not buy at all potentially if I refuse to drive it in the winter or whatever. Which I probably will still drive it because it'll be my daily. But it made me feel so like stupid even trying to consider like flopping down money for that, because that's like 2/3 of the freaking, or even more depending on if the price of the apartment drops, of an apartment. Like a full like, what am I doing? What am I even considering with my life? And I think like, oh, maybe I could go into debt doing this. Like, if I put that money into the car, I'm legit just like... This feels like this is such a bad idea. And then I was just like, maybe I think part of my dream died today. After that. Oh, you got the reputable tuners on speed dial right there. You'll never be able to get a dream car. Yeah, true. Like an actual true dream car, I'll never get either. Because true dream is be like a McLaren F1 or like whatever, the Gordon Murray T50, right? I already have my, like, in my mind, my attainable dream car from back in the day, because I have an M3 now, which is more than enough car. And I don't need the GT3, which is like my only... I would ever only get up to there. Even if I won the lottery or ended up with billions of dollars for whatever reason, I would still only ever get the GT3. That's as high as I'm willing to spend my personal money on, ever. No matter how much money I have. Oh, hello, Draco. Wait, do I have... Oh, yeah. Oh god. I need 43k, right? 10 block. Okay, that's good. Got billions. I said billions. I said I got $1 billion. I still wouldn't buy anything more than the GT3. I don't care. I just can't be bothered. But then you have to like keep multiple cars. First of all, I'm not a huge fan of like a huge massive garage of cars anyway. Oh wait, no, not yet. Let's do all that single player stuff. Feels like if I have like the weekend car or like the, and then I have a family car and then have my own car, then that's fine. I'd rather have more cars, more interesting cars, than have a bunch of exotics. You know what I mean? Like, I'd end up with, like... In my mind, I'd end up doing, like... You know, maybe have, like, an R34 that costs more money. Like, that stuff nowadays. Like, a well-maintained... Slightly tuned R34 Skyline, maybe. If I was gonna look for something. That would be in a collection. I would never like go... It just doesn't interest me to own a Chiron or something. Even though I said it was dream car. not dream car. Like like if I could get my hands on McLaren F1, but it's like McLaren F1 is like what, 20 mil? Heck no. If I assuming that I own the company, like I actually legitimately earned that type of money or something. When I think about it, I actually make that kind of money. Even if I didn't, if I suddenly like landed, if that money landed on me, like what I would instead do of that 20 mil would be to like start a company, like a quad, like I would legit, like I'm not like trolling or anything. I would start a company that would like do a service. Like, okay, lol. Say that. Like not all companies do a service, but like I would try to make a profitable company out of that 20 mil, like a local business or whatever, and it doesn't even have to make money. It just has to go even. And I want to pay my employees well. They can, like a livable wage. That's adjusted for inflation every year. That's all I care about. Because I don't, like, what do I need 20 mil for? Like, as long as I have, like, I will admit, I will get a nice house. If I ended up like billions of dollars, I'll have like a kitted out house with like all the tech. Not too much tech, because you know that's just gonna go wrong eventually. But like, it's gonna have, you know, like a server room and all that kind of stuff. So, like, I can back up everything on, like, I don't have to use cloud services or whatnot. And it's like have networking gear all over, like it's like technologically advanced, and then like have like a nice stove, good kitchen, all that kind of stuff. I'm not looking for a mansion or anything. Be kitted out. But once I have a good house, good living environment, I have like the GT3 that I would want, and probably like an electric van, as I said before. Why do I need the other, like, all that extra cash? I don't care for it. Like, I honestly don't know what all these, like maybe I'm just out of touch. Like, I don't even want a yacht. Like, what's the point? Other than clout. I don't want to go out to sea. Like, what's the point? I'd rather stay home and game. Like, and like a good gaming PC is much less than even if I go like crazy setup, right? Or PC, like triple screen, whatnot, and then have a separate PC for like a full racing sim setup, which is also heckin' expensive. It's still gonna be cheaper than a yacht. My dream car would be the Centenario. Can't think of anything else. Dude, that car does look cool. No doubt about it. Lambo has that wow factor for sure. Else like Rick Ross, where you need a bicycle. Okay, I don't want that. That's another thing. Why do I want that? I don't want. I want a good living arrangement. I don't want to have to freaking walk, take a trek to get a snack. Like, from my fridge or something. I'll get a drink. I'll get to the kitchen or something. Like, what? Oh, one thing I want to tag on, I'd probably get a private chef. I don't have to worry about meals. Outside of like those three kind of things, like just regular living stuff, I don't know what the money goes to for me. Any Hoonigan, I need to do that. I should have done that earlier. Like, what are these billionaires spending their money on? Oh, Alafatar, welcome to dropping by. Stadium Lunar Drift Arena. Seems awesome. Kind of awesome. What part? Just having a lot of money. I don't mind that. I don't think it's bad to have a bunch of money, but it's like at some point you have enough money. I don't know, maybe I'm not thinking greedy enough. Maybe my kids will hate me or something, and it's like, why didn't you leave more money for us? Why do we have to work? I guess that's fair. I don't think that's a good standard to be like, if they don't have to work or something. I guess the idea got stuck in my head when I visited the Venetian. Suck after a while because you're not even using all that space. Exactly. Like, we're not living in a fantasy world where it's like, oh, like you have all the money. Like, this is like the Korean manhwa stuff. Where it's like, oh, you have a lot of money, you have a lot of chicks, and then like it'll like occupy your whole house because you'll have a freaking harem or whatever. Like, that's not. How many kids are you having with like one wife? And like before the children even get here, like in that moment, like what are you living in that big of a house for? It's just more stuff to clean. Of course, you'll hire a cleaner, but then at that point, the cleaner has explored more of your house than I have. Because I won't go to like 80% of the house. I'm not even gonna like be there most of the time. The cleaner's gonna be there more of the time than I am. Am I even living in that place anymore? Terrible driver. I can't even beat unbeatable driver tars. Don't worry, you'll get there with time. If I could figure it out, you could get there. I used to struggle. I was in stock cars at the time. Once you have a tuned car, it's pretty easy. Give me maybe basketball court. Bunch of money, I get a decent house and fill out garage, make a top sim setup. Yeah, exactly. A gaming setup. Gym, yeah, maybe like a home gym. I wouldn't need a basketball court though. Admittedly, I don't think I'd actually. The thing with a basketball court sounds cool. Like I remember like seeing like a Michael Jordan's mansion or whatever have one, and people have one. Who are you playing with? Like all your other rich friends, like I guess it depends on the scenario. But like if the scenario is oh, then you'll just bring your friends along. Are your friends also got rich somehow, or are you just like the friends that you know now? In which case, I don't know if I want to be flaunting wealth like that. Like I don't know. Okay, this is something I think about. I want to ask you guys, if like you guys won the lottery. Would you like announce it to the world, or even like to like people you know? Because I wouldn't. If I suddenly won the lottery, if I was given a choice, like I'm sure like if you have a big jackpot, you can't just like sometimes it'll be in the local newspaper or whatever. Like it's not like anybody reads the news or about that anymore anyway, so that's okay. But I would like low-key just be super anonymous about it. And just be like, still go to work. Although I might change jobs to like a lower stress one. But still be at work. Because I think part of it, there's some fulfillment there. So you get to meet like a bunch of friends at work, and you guys trauma bond and all that stuff. I wouldn't want like a full court one, just a half court. Announce it only to your immediate family and close friends. Yeah, I even wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't have great friends. I'm not sure I want to like close friends either, because it feels like then I'm worried that it might change the friendship. Maybe I just don't have close enough friends that I'm scared about that. Parents and a close couple friends. I would do parents, yeah. Parents for sure though. And switch up on your day ones. No, I get that. If I had good enough friends that I know, then I would do that too, I think. I don't think I do right now though. Because it feels like I have, you know, that depressed friend, like he's not in a good place. I don't think telling him I suddenly won the lottery is gonna help him out. Because it's like, oh, I got lucky, and then this guy's like being depressed at home, can't get into, well, I don't know about his journey, but it's like he dropped out of uni or whatever, and now like I don't know if he's even trying to get back into uni. He hasn't even gotten a whiff of a job yet. But he's like hard struggling at the moment. I don't think telling him I suddenly had like lucked into cash would be like a really good idea. Started moving different. Oh wait, so you're accepting the deal now? Is that what you're hearing? You've decided? The other guy I kind of know, but not really a close friend, but it's like a mutual friend through my depressed friend. He's like going into comp sci, which means that in the near future it's gonna be tough for him to find a job, and I'm just over here. Even the fact that I have a good job and I've kept it at a tech company is already like kind of a slap to him, a little bit. But true friends won't matter; they'll just be happy for me, right? So. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think I'd only tell like immediate family, assuming you have a good relationship with your immediate family, like your mom and dad. Like, I'm not sure about my dad. I'm not gonna lie. As you guys know, we don't have the best or the cleanest relationship, I would say. I think we're friendly, but I think there's some worry there about like him and money, because my dad has not been known to be good with money. Known to start businesses and fail to have a bad with family, and then it fails and doesn't work out, and it's like had 2-3 restaurants, tries at restaurants or franchise restaurant stuff they've done and given up on. They've also done a couple, and then my dad does like had like marginal trading, lost a bunch of money there. And right now he's like, the dude is freaking 70 or something, almost. I don't actually know. Remember? Sorry. I can calculate it out though. I gotta know when he was born, but he's like fully leveraged in the sense that he has a line of credit in with his bank, and he's like all of it is lended, like he's borrowed all of it, and then he hasn't put it into like specific stocks that pays dividends. Good in the sense that the return of them is like the stock itself is worth like $6, and every and per stock every month, generally 93% of the time they'll pay like 10 cents dividend. So he basically like took all his money. Oh, I don't know how much of his money, but like a lot of it, and he's like fully leveraged on line of credit from like loans and stuff to buy these stocks. That pays him every month, and he says it's his income. So far, it's worked in the sense that it hasn't. As long as he doesn't sell, right? He'll also and then like the company hasn't gone bust because it's not a company. It's like a weird fun thing, but it's been good to him. It's still like really iffy because I feel like he has enough money to live off of, even like for a retirement without having to risk all his money like this. Like just like live off savings. And I talked to him about this. He was like, oh, I can't just be eating into my savings. I remember talking about, I was like, why, like, the conversation boiled down to like, he basically, like, I can't just be eating into my savings. When I was asking him about like why he's doing this. And then at that point I was like, okay, then there's no need to talk, right? Because his whole point is like, why is eating into your savings not an issue for you when you're retired? The whole point of retiring is that you've hopefully made enough money to like live off your retirement savings. Apparently not for him, I guess. It could be where he's worried, but then I don't think so. I feel like he has enough money, but whatever. President Kansai, not surprised. Okay, the depressed friend is not the guy in comp sci. He used to be in comp sci. That's how I met him in uni. The other guy is not depressed, but he's in comp sci, so he may become depressed. 3 a.m. call it night. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Great, always good catching up. All the best, bud. Not that one specifically, but like, congrats, man. You've got more full ride scholarships and stuff like that available now, which I'm happy for you, man. It's awesome. Hope you make the right choice and all that. You get all the information you need and all that kind of stuff. Wishing you the best, man. Good night. I'm doing is paying off anything your parents owe on house, cars. Yeah, get rid of debt is mission number one for sure. No debt. Ain't about that life. Ain't about paying interest. Oh, whoops. Anyway, so that's me. I've been yapping a bit about money and all that kind of stuff. Not like it's all hypothetical anyway. Nobody's ever gonna suddenly. I'm not gonna suddenly get a billion bucks, $1 billion, bro. Imagine. I can't. All right. Today's kind of weird day for people to be joining me for games. Not everybody has the day off like I do. Needs to be a Chinese car, right? Alright, give me 1 second. I can switch games as well, potentially, depending on how the night goes. Or just go to bed. Late enough. I don't want to play playing rope and racing by myself, so. Whole playlist though is not too bad. Swap to Genshin though, maybe. Actually, probably not. By the time I finish everything, it's gonna be like what, 4 or 5. Go to sleep or something. While I'm playing. Asakurayo. Kuramayo. I need to actually do a test on the YouTube side, actually. I think they fixed it. I'm gonna make sure though. Oh god, I'm gonna hit the tree. Oh, okay, we're good. Woo. Too close for comfort there. No, don't restart. It would have been a waste of time. Alright, chill. Oh, I thought I was gonna shift gears. I was like stabbing the throttle still. I was probably slowed by braking a little bit. Okay. It was almost bad. Okay. Talk about it. I don't actually think my actual car hit it, but even more like a hitbox issue. I could be wrong. Oh. I was right there. Uphill. Okay. Fixing the right way there for a little bit. Seas. Okay. Give me 1 second. Looking at something. Sorry. Anyway, okay, doesn't matter. I got distracted. I'm back. I'm back. Last race. Okay, so take a game that I wish that I had some help with, but I don't think Baticum's gonna come back in time. Would be nice though. You can only hope and dream. Oh god. Excuse me. Moving now. They'll have no arrow, so just kind of purist. Yeah, this is highly skilled, so it should be pretty easy for me. Maybe just get some water. Big issue that I don't have any. I've been playing for an hour and a half. Haven't drank any water. I should drink. With that liquid in me. Nice. JJ. Okay, what am I doing? Take on games into trial? Yeah. What's the car requirement? I don't know what that means. I should have something though. Shouldn't be the first time I've driven this race, so. Yeah, for sure. What? It's 1v1? Wait. What? I'm just gonna follow this guy around then. Oh, he got me. One's crazy. 1v1's crazy here. Cool. That's that. I have the better car, so it should be easy. Going right down the middle. Alright, I think that he thought that this was actually close. Gave the wrong impression, sorry. Alright. I'm gonna go from the side now. Didn't have anywhere to go because I was landing. Yeah. Simple. Can't believe we had a 1v1. This is so dumb. There's not enough people playing. You kidding me? To do this again? Am I first? Am I defending again? Should be first, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, he left. That's what I thought. It's because I didn't start off attacking last round. They legitimately thought he had a chance because he got a couple in. Sorry, bud. Makes all sense. Are you kidding me? Alright, that's that. That was easy. This thing now. What's the art requirement? Mustang E-Class. Do I have a B-Class Mustang? Oh, I have this thing. That's fine, I guess. This thing as well. Okay, I have a couple choices. It'll be fine. All right. Do it. I have a couple choices. These are half decent, I think. Try this one. Black livery. Join in for a few races. Hey, just in time not to help me with trial or the friggin' thing on games. JK, dude, I had a 1v1 in Play on Games, and I made the guy rage quit, and I won. It was a nice time save right there. Oh, got AI was having a fun time. These guys think I'm one of them, hitting the wall like that. Oh, it's a freaking off-road. Actually, you want to join me now? I want to quit this. Alright, cool. No, find a car for this. A good B-class Mustang for a dirt tune. '69 Mustang. I'm kind of interested to see if they won without me. I have doubts. I doubt it, but this thing is not 69. It's way too 68. Okay. This thing, no, 65, 69. Am I missing? Oh no, this is 72. This 2003. 65. Is there a 69? Maybe I'm missing something. Alright, let's try it again. 69. Oh, actually, I can use the time period, right? 1960s. It's not really helping, but. Okay, 69. This thing, the boss. Do I have a different one? I don't. Interesting. Okay. It's in A class right now, that's why. You Grundy. There's a beat dirt here. Is this one for now? Logic is generally good. Oh, as a purist. Not off-road though. Yeah, I'm really unsure whether I'm actually gonna get a GT3. I was like almost like, I don't know, over time, I've kind of convinced myself that I'd do it. In like 3-4 years time, get a GT3. Like I was kind of like 60% of the way there, all the way up from like 30% chance. I was like convincing myself, like, yeah, that might be an okay idea. I don't need a house. I don't need to invest a bunch of my money that soon. I'm pretty well off where I'm at. I could do that. And then talk to my mom. And now it's like, heck no. Now it's back down to 20% or something. All right, let's do it. Make sure I'm in the right car. Okay. I'm sure none of these guys have a dirt tune, so we'll be fine though, because the AI suck on dirt. Regardless, at least the two of us will be good, but we can't get past the fact you have your max prestige now. Where's the time gone? It's okay, it's just in time for Horizon 6 and all that. don't trust these guys enough to not help them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How's there a guy going in reverse? Oh, I was in the wrong gear. Well. Is that just me? That guy was in reverse, right? I got it. Once you get the dirt, it'll be fine. That car's fast on the road. I think we can force an AI to miss a checkpoint. Oh, that's what I was talking about. This guy missed the checkpoint all on his own. Oh, to the right. Dang, I thought driving on the left and you on the right would be enough. I can tell you don't do this very often. You can't just always go slower. You have to give them some space. And then just block them if they try to pass. Not sideswipe them. Whoever's host is weird. Oh. I missed the checkpoint, I think. Yeah. I thought he was an NPC, not gonna lie. I actually think we can go here. You guys. We should be fine. Oh, Tegan is actually lapped. Tegan's 10th. I don't think we're gonna even finish. We went too ham on the carry there. Oh, it's close. Or I'm not gonna finish. Oh, I did. We're good. Whew. Just right. Hey, perfectly calculated. There's nothing. Do, 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 do. Do I somehow have... Come on, man. Anime fan, you really? Do I somehow have motion blur on? I shouldn't. Nice driving. Let's commend him. That's truly inspirational. On the right. Oh, I actually found the gap. That's crazy. Oh, this guy. You just stay outside. Of course they don't get affected by water like us. How is that guy still all the way in the back? Yeah, this doesn't matter. God. He's gonna keep wiggling around. Yeah, we can reevaluate whether we need to slow down again. Actually, we don't have to. 60%, you're right. We can go. Wait, this guy's actually delusional. He thinks this is real. That's actually so funny. That's actually too funny. You know what? It's okay. Delusional people will be delusional. It's all good. That makes it happen true. You can enjoy the game. All right. Complete a Horizon Open drifting event. Damn. All right, guess we're doing that. Do I even have an A-class-ish drift car? I think I might actually. Not actually a drift car. I think I actually do have one, but it doesn't really matter. Just power build. We should be able to just finish this event and be done, right? We don't have to finish the playlist. I'm just gonna quit after this. Didn't put you in. I can quit because if you need the completion as well, I can quit and we can find another session. I don't mind them. I need to actually look at the car I need. Anyway. Technically, I don't need the points either, but yeah. Sense of completion. I'll be right with you. Fun. Kind of angle. All right, come on, don't make me. I'm stuck in a load screen. Alright. You're leaving Horizon 5 the same way you left Horizon 4? I thought the Horizon 4 thing was this because of the Steam issue. This isn't... I don't think this is the same, right? Alright. I'm leaving. This should be able to count, right? Oh yeah, it did. Perfect. Ooh. Time for some open racing. And I will do it now. Now that you're here. Oh wait. I was considering just ending stream. But I was like, as if nobody played, but now you're here to keep me company. I'll play for longer. Into the night. Ooh, A-class road too. Oh, is this luck for you right now? Oh, nice car. Looks dope. A next playlist will be dirt. We'll see. Stuff doesn't drive dope. Seems like a handful. At least it's interesting, right? For good reason anyway, you tune it. It drives terrible. Okay. Anyway, you tune it, it drives terrible. Oh, we got another max prestige up in here. Is he in though? Oh, he's in meta? Close enough, I guess. No. Guy in the GTR? I don't even know. There's a bunch of cars stacked on top of each other. Oh, well, so far so good. So far so good. That's true. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, it's your friend. ODGA. Your old crew. Wonder it seems familiar. It's Minkyu. What? Everybody's here. It's just ODTA lobby. What are the odds? Well, y'all have fun. I'll just hold up the back here with you, for you guys. I don't have all-wheel drive. It's kind of tough here. Hey, it's a good lobby, boys. Competitive racing as well. This is the type of cruising I like to do. I just don't understand like what people do when they cruise. They ask me to like, want to cruise? What are we even doing? Just like if we just drive and open races, we're basically cruising together, assuming similar skill level, of course. At least it's kind of forced a little bit because the car you're driving will be rated kind of similarly at least. Nice lobby indeed. And now they're all gone. It's just us now. That's okay. I wasn't paying attention there. That was a bit of a wacky way to take that corner. Wow, that jump screwed me. Hit it at the wrong angle, I guess. Got lifted. I just witnessed murder. That was a murder right there. Oh, and I missed a checkpoint because of stupid sidewalk. That's crazy. Hello, Minkyu! GG's. Fancy seeing you guys here. Been 3 months since you played. Still doing just fine though. Prepping for Horizon 6. I guess. I'm surprised people joined this lobby. As it is S1 road, so. Whoa. That's really just jumping back in that one. Whoa, okay, that traffic was right on the inside for me. Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna be out anyway. Oh. Safe rejoin right there. Oh, I went too wide. No. We're good. A bit of the carnage in front of me there. Me that made run is go wide. Chaos. Bunch of chaos. Ooh. Right into mixed surface racing. Bay class. GG's. Got a sub to talk. Oof. Dude has clout. I can't do that. Nobody would talk. I'd have nobody to talk to. Okay, hey, thank you. Thanks for playing, thank you. A great one. Oh, you guys don't do E-Class, I guess. E-Class dirt. GG's. Bin. Arvantes. 4. Thanks for the follow. GG's. Good playing. There's a rapid with the RX-7. Is that normal? What is this? What is this line? What is this line? I followed you out of blind faith. And that was... that was so bad. Oh my goodness. I should have known I shouldn't follow your freaking dirt lines. You don't even play dirt. I try not to, I guess. Much GG's though, much GG's. That was a checkpoint. Really? Break here. I don't know why I keep doing it. Just trying to practice breaking in a straight line, I guess. Been getting worse and worse at that. No better than to follow your goober lines. Okay, the chat rules due to overabundance of trolls in your streaming chat. Thank you for your understanding. No problem. All good, all good. While everybody's having fun playing a game. Oh my gosh, this LS is so loud. It's like a 10th prestige. Time for a cool move, I see. Lol. No penalty, by the way. Still no pen. Oh. I was looking back. No. Okay. Thank God. Holy. I'd be like, if you friggin' ram me right at the end, I'll be so devastated. IDK CLK. Hello. Welcome to the YouTube chat. I know. How? Maybe this is why this guy's 10th prestige. He's figured out how the penalty system works and is abusing it. That's what his time has been spent on. Not to actually improve his driving, but to figure out the holes in the penalty system. Actually impressive. Whoa, what are you doing? Testing the limits of the penalty system yourself. Am I doing opens? I'm doing opens right now. This is an open. What are you? Just trying to say, like, I could pass you if I wanted to. I just don't want to right now. Oh, what the frick? I wouldn't turn. Okay. I just forgot to turn. It's time for sleep, guys. You can feel free to join me if you want to play some open racing. Like we are currently doing. This random notification I'm getting. From where? Oh. Randomly my phone just reconnected. Gotta be the cable. Okay, what do we got next? Excuse me. Ooh, more cross country. Guess last one. I take zero blame. Not me, officer. I don't know what you're talking about. I got it. First position. Oh my goodness. What is this lobby? So many here. Way more people than I thought there would be. Oh god, I forgot about this. I forgot I needed to aim that correctly. I did not. Holy crap, car's fast in the straight. Has a cross-country tune. Excuse me. Unfortunate. Pretty fat though. Might be good to be resistant to ramming. You're not gonna get a lot of chances to go flat out here. Unfortunate. Minkyu. Did Minkyu join my convoy? No, we just somehow landed together again. What are the odds? Oh god, why am I spinning to the left? Oh god. Oh. Not bad. One bad bounce, probably. The battle come out. Somebody's superstar is actually kind of tilting if I were to receive that. Oh, I'm superstar. Almost sounds like a Dora the Explorer kind of type line. That's right. It's like so condescending. Maybe why it's a good emote though. Where's the link? It's such an easy rage bait. Yeah. Although I'm not sure how well it translates with how international this game is. Like people might not understand the opposite meaning of it. Arvantes. Not enough people online that we're running into each other again. Somehow. Wait, did I just find the wide line? That's good right there. By accident. In the air. Oh, I messed up. I hit a rock. Oh. Alright, I think I got one more in me. Alright, I need to call it. 5 a.m. Hello, Arvantes. Welcome back, welcome back. Fancy seeing you here once again. What a quinky dink. Kind of scream worthy. Cross country S1 always full of twists and turns, or rather a lot of bumps and jumps. Hey, ending on a road, not bad. Not a bad way to end the night. Bring up. Actually, big beach. Let's try it. Let's go. Wishing for CC. I mean, in B class, it's basically everything is CC, right? You could drive a scout. just be fine in SUV. As long as you extend all your corners. Holy crap, Harvatas. What is that Bronco? Actually treating this like a CC. You know, I admire the enthusiasm. Whoa. What's going on over there? What was going on there? There's a tree there. Wow, you just left that car there, huh? How convenient. What a coincidence. Oh my gosh. A pickup truck. Paid actors, man. Paid actors. What is this traffic, bro? Just sleep, Zedok. That's a good call. I will though. This is my last playlist, so 2 more races after this one. We'll be done for the night.
There's more to love. Music Premium. Listen to
Oh, you have work tomorrow?
And discover new podcasts.
No, I don't have work tomorrow. Check description, bro.
Try it free of charge.
Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow.
Yeah, I have tomorrow off. It's a family day in Canada. Or today, I guess. Although my US colleagues don't have it off, I think. So I still want to do something right before I go to bed fully tonight to help them along. No sleep. I can't wreck my sleep schedule that bad. I mean, it's already 5 a.m. so it's pretty wrecked, but you know. 2 more races though. Just 2 more. If I had an extended holiday, then I might. You're dead. Do you have work soon? Oh, on this track. Let's see where that Bronco takes us. Gotta go study. Alright, best of luck with your studying. Thanks for dropping by. Good luck, good luck. Thank you. Oh. Didn't think anybody would break there. Okay. Oh my god, the traffic. Whoa! Whoa, what is this guy doing? What the frick was that? That Civic was insane. And he just flew off the road by himself. Oh my goodness. How is that not a ghost? How did that guy not get ghosted? That type of impact, that type of impact speed? Definitely should be a ghost moment. Tell you to sleep. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching out for my health. That was crazy. That guy came out of nowhere. And then just wrecked himself. Whiz storms. Yeah, exactly. Hype R missile right there. That was crazy. The dude had to be going fast enough to affect a Bronco weight. Just completely shoved him out of the way. That's how fast. It was crazy. Yeah, they'd be going so fast. I was like, oh, maybe if he hits Cervantes, it's fine because he's in like the SUV. But I was like, nope. Got yeeted. Oh, I just got a notification again for something. Oh, my phone reconnecting. The CC build? You thought it was CC? I thought you were joking when you said ACC. I thought. That's why you picked that car. I was like, I thought you were legit trolling. Oh, we're passing Wisdstorm. A long straight ahead. Might come back around. But that was a clean class on the outside there. Guys, did you? No. Stop leaving trash on the ground. It's littering. That's illegal. You get fined in Hong Kong, where I'm from. Some alternative lines I see. Oh my goodness. What was that? Are so big though. How you missed checkpoint? Oh, how did you stop dead? Oh, you hit a tree. I was like, there was no traffic there. Why are you suddenly so slow? The fact you're making that car work right now is kind of impressive. Just gonna let you pass here. You have more power than me. No point trying to potentially have some carnage happen. I'm gonna like follow you and then hopefully you bump all the cars away. Alright, we're good. Thanks for being the body block for a little bit. That was strategic. I was like, if there are any cars ahead of me, you'll bump them out of the way if I just follow right behind you. Because you won't be able to respond fast enough with the CC, right? GG's.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing?
Spirit of Horizon, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you showing us how it's done. Spirit of Horizon indeed. Take any car anywhere, doesn't matter. Screw the meta. Screw even the tune. Who cares? Take a CC and road. Take a road and CC, why not? Send help. Ah, I need to quit there. Would have been nice. But yeah, I really gotta go. I'm feeling pretty exhausted now. Should have started earlier though. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for playing, Minkyu, Harvantes, everybody on your side. It's been fun. GG's. But yeah, take care, stay safe, all that good stuff. Bye. I don't understand Korean, sorry. Hopefully that's something about good night or whatever. GG's. Oh, but as also, thank you to Harvantes for earlier for the follow. Hope you enjoyed this. Oh, hope to see you around more often. Thanks for the support. All right, take care, stay safe, all good stuff. Bye.